Welcome back to episode 2 of the Empty Pockets Pod. What a week of the NFL last week, huh? I mean, some crazy games. History was almost made. Little bit of a recap. I think there's a couple things I want to talk about. I mean, we can't not talk about the Miami game. I think that was crazy.
70 on the nose.
I mean, 70 points. Has anyone seen that? You know what I mean? In our lifetimes of watching football?
I don't remember that.
No.
That I recall. I think they said most was 72 or something. But
72, yeah.
72 is the most. Yeah, I think they're tied for third. I think there was 71 too.
But,
I don't know, but I know that they had plenty of time. They had plenty of time to do it.
Yeah.
Couple things I had down. I mean, just starting with the first game last week, Brock Purdy I think he's the man in San Francisco. Brock Purdy is now Mr. Relevant. I mean, he's 10-0. He has 31.8 points per game, 21 touchdowns, and only 2 picks with him starting. And San Francisco looks dominant. I think now we can all agree that they're the best team in the NFL right now. Over the Dallas Cowboys, I think, by far.
Yeah, after last week, oh yeah.
Isn't
that right, really?
So with our picks last week, the record that we have, Gage is coming in first place. He's 12-4.
Oh yeah.
Second is a tie with me and Cam at 10-6, and then last place, just like the Cowboys last week, Billy is 9-7. And Billy, with our lock of the week, I think you go ahead and talk about that if you'd like. Our locks all hit except Billy's, so Billy's the one
first he's got to get his punishment started. He's gonna take this shot real quick for picking the Cowgirls.
If Billy mentions,
Billy's not much of a drinker, so drinking is kind of a punishment.
If Billy mentions the Cowboys at all during this podcast, he has to take a shot of what is the alcohol, Cam?
It tastes like cough medicine.
I don't know if we can show that the bottle on screen or not.
Oh, what is it, like just some Smirnoff? He said
Yeah,
sour.
I was drinking Coors on the podcast last week.
Yeah, that's all right. It's fine. Couple other games I think that stuck out to me. I think we have to talk about the Packers' 17-point comeback in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah.
Quick little stat about that. Jordan Love is the first quarterback to do a 17-point comeback in the fourth quarter with a missing wide receiver 1, missing running back 1, and offensive lineman 1. I mean, it's kind of like one of those stats that are out there, but I think that still should be mentioned. And they're missing their whole left side. I mean, they're starting left guard was out as well. Other games.
They weren't down 17-0 going into the fourth quarter, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a home opener in Lambeau, man. You got to think about that. We're like 11-0 and hope. I think he's the man now. Yeah, it's big time for him.
That's his confidence and going forward.
Another thing I wanted to mention with the Bears-Chiefs game, Bears still dog shit. I think the Bears suck. And the Chiefs, they have the youngest defense right now in the league, and I'm thinking they're looking like a top 5 defense in the league. I think they could be.
God, do not say something like
Which I don't like to get Gage too excited about that, but they look tough. They're looking like a really solid defense, and I think Kelsey being back is really big for them. But
Cam had to get him one too. I see.
Huh?
Cam had to get him a little taste.
Yeah, I know.
I tried to do it off screen a little bit, but
No, it is what it is.
I think it's good.
Bro, after tastes like cough syrup.
Did you guys have anything else for last week that you wanted to bring up at all, or anything that stuck out?
Yeah, I mean, you covered the Packers game, Dolphins game, this fucking 70-point game.
Our player props.
Yeah.
That's one thing. So
Yeah.
That's all our parlay lock.
So that was our lock picks, but our player props, Billy's kind of keeping track of that. So how did we do last week?
So Garrett, year 2, you went Isaiah Hodgins and Calvin Ridley touchdown. Hodgins yards 0 for 2.
Fuck.
Starting off 0 for 2.
Fuck.
Garrett,
We're going 2-0 this week.
Yeah. And then Gage, you had Justin Jefferson touchdown. That hit. I don't remember what your second one was, but I know for a fact you went 1 for 2. I didn't have the other one written down though.
My second one was Jake Ferguson touchdown. It did not.
Yeah, he didn't get in the end zone. Cam only put out 1 last week. Tyreek touchdown. That hit. And then I myself also went 1 for 2. I called a Nick Bosa sack there. So we'll try to keep track of those two a little bit, but
Yeah. So I mean,
Not
what?
much.
Cam's 1-0.
Yeah, 100%, baby.
Cam's 100% on the props. Listen to
Yeah.
Cam.
I got some bangers this week too when we get to
Okay,
it.
good. Is Andy Dalton back, by the way? I mean, you see how he played? I mean, they lost, but he was playing well with the team.
The
The
red,
red rifle, man.
Yeah, you gotta expect him to come in, a decent job. That's right. He's got
I mean, he was making them competitive.
be competitive. I mean, he won a lot of games in Cincy. He had a pretty good team. Never won a playoff game. Won a lot of games. Him and AJ Green.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have a random stat too I wanted to bring up. This might be the greatest stat in NFL history. Just to preface it. It starts with there's a quarterback that has never took a snap in the NFL where his team was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. The GOAT. TB12.
Yeah.
I mean, is that not one of the greatest stats? I heard that stat earlier this week, and I was like, that's insane.
That's pretty wild.
I think that's.
fucking hate Tom Brady.
I'm not the biggest Tom Brady guy either, but you can't deny his greatness.
Let's talk about Baby Goat. Patty Mahomes, the fastest player to 25,000 passing yards.
Yeah, I saw that. That happened this week, didn't it? This weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're giving the Chiefs too much love this week. I think.
Facts.
I think
Yeah.
enough Chiefs loves for the rest of the week, for the rest of the episode. But
Christian Watson playing. Just got an update. Christian
He is-
Watson playing.
and Aaron Jones. Keep
Jones
that
is
in mind
playing?
for your pick. Yep.
Shit,
Aaron Jones.
That was one of my player props that I was going over, and then I was like, "Oh wait, shit, I don't know if he'll play," so I had to change it. But
I
damn.
started him at fantasy. We can get over that. We can go over that later this week, but or later.
You're
this
welcome, Garrett. I just traded Garrett Aaron Jones. Thanks. You're welcome.
Okay, but you got Tua, so I mean,
I didn't get to.
yeah.
No.
What was that?
No issue there.
Yeah, no, I think it was a fair trade.
I think so.
Anyways, I think we can get into the games and our picks for the games. First game of the week, my game of the week. Hopefully everyone else's game of the week. The Lions are coming to Lambeau. The Packers are underdogs at Lambeau. They're +1. And I'm taking the Packers money line all day long with Christian Watson back and Aaron Jones back. I mean, that's this is my weekend maker. If this game goes south, I will be so depressed for the rest of the weekend. Obviously, I'll still watch all the games, but I will be going into Sunday very, very upset. What do you guys got?
Garrett, I got Detroit.
You're such a pussy.
And I am taking the spread. I don't like that it's in Lambeau. I do think I somewhat of but I think Detroit's going to see some of their best ball. But I like the under in this game. I think the Packers' defense is very good. So I like the under as well. But I'm taking the spread and the Lions. Just feel confident in that team. I feel like they're going to hit their stride here soon. And I think they're three weeks away from James Williams coming back. So I don't know. I feel like they can hit their stride and get going.
All right. Well, Gage's pick is irrelevant. So you guys, what do you guys have?
I'm gonna keep it with Gage. I like the Lions.
You
But
fucking pussies.
I think it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a real close game. I could flip a coin. It can go either way. Right now the Packers are 3-0 against the spread to start the year, and the Lions are 2-1. So I don't know. But the home field advantage is a big deal. I truthfully think the Packers could take it, but
You think the Lions are coming into Lambeau like that? I mean, I'll go 1-0 on this one. It's okay. What do you got,
Yeah.
Ken?
Yeah, I got the Lions too, bub. And the under on the points. Love the under.
I do
So,
like the under as well.
Yeah.
Like the under as well.
That's what I'm riding is the under on the points. I don't know if I would take money line because I do think it's going to be like super close. But yeah.
Is that your pick, the under?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for is the under.
Yeah, you guys suck. Oh, hey, I also wanted to, before we get into the Sunday games, I did want to show off. We finally got our logo created. Here it is. I got some good pictures of this.
no need to zoom.
Some good picture of this one. I mean, it looks like us completely, especially Billy. I think it looks a lot alike, but
Slightly more Asian than usual, but we're in rock.
but I think he did a really good job. I got it commissioned, and I think he did a really good job. So now we have a logo finally. We're finally official. We're official now.
Yeah.
Officially official.
Group showers to celebrate.
Yes. Smock ass on the way in. We have a London game this week as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we have football from starting at 8:30 in the morning where I'm at. Falcons going to Jackson, or no, not going in London. Falcons Jags. Jags are -3.
Across the pond.
I am sticking with the Calvin Ridley this week, and I have the Jags -3. That's my pick of the week. I can't stay away from it. He turned up the first week and now he's been silent. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear his cock-a-doodle-doo. So
Sorry, not my pick, not my pick of the week, but that's I'm going with that pick this week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm riding with you. I think they had a really ugly loss with Houston last week.
Get back game.
Tough loss. Get that game here in Wembley, which is arguably home field advantage for the Jags.
100%.
So, yeah, going Jags -3. On to the Goonies.
I love it. I think we're all riding the same boat here. I love the Jags. I think it's going to be a good one. I like both teams. Falcons have been a little bit surprising. I don't know. Offense a little shaky at times, but Jaguars need that game where they just explode and look like
They
a
need
team.
it. They've been due. They've been due.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chiefs, then the Texans. I mean, they're a good team. They're way too talented.
I don't know, because I'm like going back. We all had them picked up against the Texans. Even him
Yeah.
being a
Oh, yeah.
Texans fan,
Yeah.
picks
That's not
again.
happening again.
Didn't pick
Shit.
against them. He picks against them, but said if he had to choose one, I mean, none of us expected that. So, I mean, they got to produce points. They produce points, they'll win.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags too on that one for sure.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna stay away from the over on the points and spread, but just money line strictly. I'm taking the Jags.
Probably a smart bet. -3 though. It could be, anyway. But
Yeah, but I feel like it is gonna be one of those games where it's either decided by a fucking field goal or not. So
yeah. No, I got you.
I agree.
Noon slate. I have Steelers going to the Texans. Steelers do look very good. They're favored -3. I went against them last week. I'm riding with them this week. I'm going with the Texans at home. I got the Texans +3.
let's go.
Okay,
I mean, I think if we all fuck up our Jags this week as well, I think none of us can really trust them anymore. And I'm gonna ride with the Texans after that last week. They look good.
I think the Steelers defense is too dominant. I'm rolling Steelers -3. Texans are a feisty team. Yeah, I think they're gonna be in it, the whole way. But I don't know. The defense, I don't know the Stroud's kind of went up against something like this yet, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going Steelers minus 3. And I'm confident in that, I feel like. But never know.
Yeah, I mean Stroud's been playing really good this year, though. Like,
Yeah.
truthfully, but
He
the
has
Steelers' defense has been for real. I mean, we know that. We're watching the game. We had a tough Sunday, and then they managed to
Hey,
save all of us.
belt us
Little
up,
reason.
boys. Belt us up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
Steelers money line.
I picked against them last week. I'm riding with them this week. I think the Steelers take it, but I do think it'll be a close game. So
Yeah, fuck all that. I'm going Texans money line.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes,
Take
sir.
it. I think CJ Stroud's gonna pick apart the defense. It'll be all right.
Hey,
We'll take
man,
the dub.
that rookie. I did have something funny that I saw this week. I don't know what the fuck happened to Najee Harris, but someone said this week that he looks like he's running with jeans on when he runs the ball. I mean, I was dying. I was like, that's so true, dude. Like, what happened to Najee, dude? He looks slow.
Probably Warren hasn't taken his spot yet. That Jalen Warren's got like some juice to him. I'm surprised he hasn't taken his spot yet.
He had such a good year's first year. I don't know what's
that's
going
what I was
on.
gonna say. Najee was really bright, had a good rookie season, but
Yeah.
it seems like he's losing more and more snap counts. And it could continue to happen.
I think
Yeah.
that's smart. He's kind of
His
trash.
time as a Steeler might be running out.
Next game I have Rams at Colts. This one I was a little. The Rams are dogs this week. Is that right? Do you guys have that same one? I have Rams are +1. I think the Rams are a good team. They've had a really hard schedule through weeks, so I'm taking the Rams this week +1. I think that's a really value bet.
I checked on the lines earlier. I got Rams minus 115 now. Looks like they're a favorite.
Oh, are they? Okay, so
Yeah, it
I
looks
saw
like
I saw it this morning, and they were +1. So
Yeah,
I'll take. I'm
checked
still.
an hour ago. I think
Yeah,
it was like minus 115, and they're all like
So
switching over.
it's
right
minus
now.
115 Rams, minus 105.
Just to pick them. I'm going with the Rams for sure. Yeah, this week. I think that they're real good. Their record doesn't really show it as much, but I mean Stafford's balling up. They have the young wide receiver talents, Tutu and Puka, that are just going off this year. So I got the Rams. Then I'll take the -1.
Yeah, I'm taking Rams in points as well. I mean, the Colts kind of surprised us. Their defense is pretty feisty, but the Rams are due. I feel like they play fairly well in every game they play. Like I said, there's some tough matchups. But I like the Rams. I don't know if AR's coming back. I think it's still in question. It looks like he passed the test today, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure
If he's
either.
coming back 100% or not. But regardless, whether it's Minshew back there or AR, I just feel like the Rams are due for a win. Yeah.
Might be the lone wolf on this one. Not sure. I keep going against them.
Minshew magic, baby.
I'm gonna roll Colts this week. Like I said, it seems like every time Minshew steps in a situation, he performs well. They manage to win the game. Hopefully Anthony Richardson's back, but obviously they can win without him. So
Yeah.
the Rams kind of rely on Puka a little too much, I think. We'll see, but they still find a way. He's obviously still getting a lot of receptions, getting a lot of yards. But I think I'm gonna roll Colts.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
Our Chabot.
I think it'll be like real
Back.
close. I think it'll be real close. That's why I'm gonna stay away from the money line if I do tend to bet on that game. I'm gonna go with the under on the points. I think
Okay.
it's gonna be a close, high game, low scoring. Yeah, I got Rams on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I was riding with Minshew last week on the spread, so he turned up for me. But yeah, I think the Rams are also due, like Gage said. But next game I have the Vikings at Panthers. I think this is a get-right game for the Vikings. I have the spread on the Vikings -3.5. I don't think. What are they? They're 1-3. They're 1-2, aren't they? Or 1-3? Or they're 1-2. I'm sorry. I don't think that. Yeah.
0-3.
Are they 0-3?
They're both 0-3.
Yeah, I mean, this is a get-right game for the Vikings. They're not going to start 0-4 with Kirk's got he's pacing 6,000 yards and touchdown record. I mean, they're not going to lose another game. This one they're going to scratch out.
I'm rolling with you as well. I'm taking Vikings minus. What is it? I think it's 3.
I have
I'm
3.5,
taking
but it could be 3 now.
Yeah, I'm taking Vikings spread. Don't be surprised. Panthers seem like they're staying in it with people, but yeah, I'm taking Vikings -3. They get right game for sure. They need it done.
Yeah, they need it.
I'm rolling with you guys. I think the Vikings, they definitely need a win. I think it's going to come here. Honestly, I don't think this, for some reason, I feel like this game is going to be, was questioned to be my lock of the week. I really like the Vikings here. I like this matchup. I think this is going to be a kind of a blowout. I think this is going to be a little bit more of a show. I think JJ might have a really good game here. Scores 2 touchdowns like he needs to get back on track. I think it's going to be a big game for him. So,
Yeah, I agree with you. I got the Vikings going, whooping the fuck out of the Panthers. That's why I'm taking the spread on this one too. Yeah, I got the Vikings for sure.
Shit, I mean, all 4 of us agree that should have been someone's lock. No?
Oh yeah.
I think I agree with you too. I think JJ is kind of divaing it up a little bit, and just like how they did the other day with Antonio or AJ Brown.
yeah.
How he was kind of complaining a little bit, and then you see in the first drive they target him like 3 or 4 times, and I think that they're going to do the same with JJ and with the Vikings that game. Next, Bucks going down to New Orleans. Alvin Kamara's back. I'm taking the Saints money line. I think their defense is really good. I think the Bucks have been doing well, but I think they kind of had a reality check the other night against the Eagles. And I don't think they're gonna be going in beating the Saints. So I got the Saints game money line. I don't have the spread, but at money line.
So this is Jameis. I don't think it's his first time playing the Bucks, but either way, his old team. Jameis playing his old team. I'm going Bucks. Going Bucks money line. No Derek Carr. I feel like that's kind of been their, who they've had in there all off season. Throwing Jameson off. I feel like he'd always mixes things up, or he could go off.
He's either throwing 3 touchdowns or 3 interceptions. Yeah.
One or the other. But I'm riding Bucks. I think got whooped up on by Philly last week. He's going to be out and check. Maybe it's in a good way. So yeah, I'm going Bucks money line.
I'm agreeing with Gage here. I like the Bucks. I like the matchup a lot. Carr's not playing like we were saying. Yeah, and I like money line straight. It's probably one of the better underdog choices of the week. So I think it's good value.
Shout out to KBYme though. He's had a tough break in fantasy. A lot of injuries, so hopefully
Kamara
comes back this week for him and he can get going. Cam, what do you got?
I got the Saints on this one.
Yes, sir.
I like them a lot. Yep.
Me and Cam are the same wavelength this week.
Yeah, I don't think I can go with the Bucks on this one. I also I had the over on the points on this one. It was pretty low, 40.5, and I think it's going to be a high scoring, close game. Both just putting up a shit ton of points, so I got to go with the over on the points. Saints winning money line.
Next game, Commanders going to Philly. I was tricked by the Commanders. I thought the Commanders were a better team than they are. The Commanders are dog shit. They're in the place where they need to be. They're what 2-1, 3-1. I have the Eagles money or the Eagles spread 7.5. I don't think I was with the Commanders last week. They're not going to Philly, and the Eagles are gonna whoop the shit out of them.
Season 1, episode 2. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Here it is. Here it is.
Eagles -7, boys. Big cock, lock of the week, baby.
I like
Did you not learn anything from the big spreads last week?
I don't know, man. My Dolphins spread, that was my lock of the week, and it was like 6.5 and ended up being 50. So
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Fuck,
I
I
like
like that a lot.
that. I like that.
Is it 7 still? The line moved it off?
I had 7.5 this morning when I looked,
I
so I
don't
don't
think
know
it
when you see it.
matters. I don't think it matters. I agree with you. I think Eagles take this. We were talking about Howell a little bit last week, but he struggles protecting the ball a lot. This defense is the real deal.
They're
I
gonna eat
think
him
they lose
alive.
I think they lose by 10 plus. This isn't going to be a problem. I think you're fine. 7.5, 8.5. It's going to cover, so we're fine.
That scares me a little bit. That's kind of what you said about the boys.
yeah.
Fuck
Tony's a
them.
good. Tony's a good.
Fuck them.
Fuck who?
Fuck. I said cocksuckers. Done.
Huh. Shit, this happens again if the boys lose in the lock of the week. Get him punished again. I don't know. I just feel like you should have to burn his jersey or something. Post it
100%.
Yeah.
Like the
Why? I feel like it's
Jersey.
grounds for burning the fucking jersey.
It's not bad.
like the Justin Field tributes that you've been seeing on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
These guys are saluting and burning the jerseys in the fire pits. They're done with them. Fuck the Bears. Anyways.
Yeah, I got I don't think there's any way the Eagles lose this one for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm taking that money line.
All right, we're all good luck then, Gage. Dolphins going to the Bills. This game is an anomaly to me because the Dolphins are undefeated, going into the Bills with a loss. Who has a loss? The Dolphins just put up 70 points last week, and they're underdogs. They're +3. I mean, I have Dolphins +3 all day. I don't understand why, unless Vegas knows something we don't know, but that doesn't make any sense to me.
Confusing line. It's in Buffalo. Confusing line. I'm taking the Dolphins too.
Vegas is Josh Allen, man.
They looked a lot better the last 2 weeks. But, yeah, media loves them some Josh Allen.
Fuck Josh Allen, overrated.
Yeah.
I think we're riding the
Yeah.
same bus. I love the Dolphins here. I saw exactly the first thing I saw when I looked at this. I'm like, how the fuck are they underdogs? I love it. I think this has also got the highest line of the week at 53.5. But my God, I think both teams are going to put up fucking tons of points. I like the over on both quarterbacks passing yards.
100%.
I like the over on Diggs and fucking Hills
100%.
receiving yards. I think this is going to go over. I like the over on the points.
Waddle's
Yeah, I
back
think-
too, isn't he, this week?
Waddles should be.
I mean, come on. They have so many weapons, man.
Yeah,
There's-
and I think Dolphins take it. They've proved dominance. So
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking Dolphins 100%. I'm
We're all
staying
right.
away from the over-under on the points,
This
though.
is full Wednesday. Waddle.
What?
Waddle, he was
Waddle.
full participation.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm staying away from the over-under on the points. I just don't like it. It's going to be too close.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Dolphins winning. Spread, obviously.
Next one. Cock and dock and lock of the week.
what is that?
I don't want to do the cock-a-doodle or whatever, but I got
Cock and
Bengals.
Cock and dock, my
Bengals
lock
-2
of the
is
week,
my
baby.
lock of the week, baby. Bengals -2. Joe Burrow's
Like it.
back. Jamar Chase is back. Unless Tracy's watching, they are both washed. That's my lock of the week. They are going to smoke the Titans. They're going to pick apart the defense. -2. I do -5. I think they win by over a touchdown this week. Easy. That's my lock.
Oh, fuck.
Back-to-back lines I'm a little confused by.
What?
Uh,
Dude, that's your lock?
Yeah.
We
My
can
lock
rock, paper,
is-
scissors.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. My lock of the week was Dolphins spread.
Oh, you missed your lock.
Yeah.
Missed your
Last-
lock?
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. This is
Wow.
this is. I mean,
Anyway.
I know it's episode 2, but this is rookie shit, dude. Come on.
What do you want? Dolphins money line?
Yeah,
That's
no,
a rip.
Dolphin spread. Cock lock of the week. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
They're
Cock
underdogs.
lock.
Take their money line.
No, I got Dolphin
So
spread.
three cock locks back to back to
They're
back.
plus
Yeah, I
two.
was gonna say we had none for the first half. Now they're all popping.
That's by
Holy
Back to
fuck.
back to back. Gabriel, I'm riding with you, man. I'm
Sorry,
riding
let's go back to the
Another one
Bengals
of these
game.
lines I'm kind of confused by.
Me too.
Uh,
Don't make sense to me.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like home field's crazy big in Nashville. Yeah. Bengals, baby. Let's go.
Easy game. Easy game.
I'm taking it all away. Yeah.
They look so good in the all whites the other night too. You can't.
Yeah, you said something about that while we were watching the game, and
Something like they haven't they haven't lost a game in them or something
I
like
mean,
that.
I was gonna look up a stat with that.
For sure. Top 5 uni in the league for sure.
100%.
All white, the white helmets.
100%. Looks so good.
No, I think we all agree. I like the Bengals matchup here. I think they're Titans aren't quite utilizing Derrick Henry like he should. I think he's still a top 5 running back when they're utilizing him correctly, and it's just not there right now. I think the Bengals have a bounce back game. This is probably, like I said, I agree with you. I think they win by a touchdown plus. They're gonna put up 25 plus. They're probably gonna put up 30 plus. It's gonna be I see it being a 10 plus game. Easy.
100%.
Yeah, I got the Bengals for sure.
Yeah, me and Cam had rock paper scissors for a lock with this one.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we did. Yep.
I took the dub, of course, but
Yeah, fucking went with rock, bro. He got my ass. Oh wait, no, I went with paper and he got me with
Yeah,
scissors.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. Next game I have is Ravens at Browns. The Ravens have lost some pretty winnable games, I think. Lamar's looking real good again this year. I have them +3 against the Browns. I'm taking the spread on that one. I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens as well. I do love the Browns defense, but I think,
too.
I think after a loss to Indy like that, I don't know. I can't see Lamar. I don't know. I can't see them losing this game. Harbaugh get it done coaching. I don't know. I'm gonna take Baltimore. I'm taking money line on it. Could be one of those close games.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think Myles Garrett won't be able to catch Lamar like he can some of the other quarterbacks. So
I agree with you. I think the Ravens are going to take this one. I'll also small little note. I like the over. It's at 41.5. Pretty,
I like that.
pretty low.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think this is a good bounce back game for the Ravens, and I think there's going to be some points scored. So I like that.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had the Ravens and the over on the points. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game for sure. Well, more than fucking 40 for sure. So that's what I got.
Another one. All of us together. I like that. For the dogs, I like that. We got to start making some sort of underdog parlay. I think Cam's on his 4th shot too. But anyways, next we have Broncos in Chicago. I think Chicago, as much as I absolutely hate the fucking Bears and hate Justin Field, I wouldn't either. But you have to. I think Justin Fields is finally going to start running the ball this game like the running back he is. And I'm taking the Bears +3.5. I hate the
I
Bears.
fucking hope so, bro.
Hate
Because
the
I have that
Bears.
dude on fantasy, and he's been shit for me the last
He's
few
dog
weeks.
shit. He's horrible. I mean, I would never pick him.
I fucked up and I picked him, and he's been getting me it's been close the last few weeks in fantasy for sure.
Yeah, that's no good. Feel sorry for Fields fantasy on it for sure. A lot of people took him high.
Fuck Fields. They're burning his jersey, but I think after this week, they're burning his jersey. They're shitting on his name. He's going to say fuck it to just being a pocket passer, start running the ball. Bears +3.5 in Soldier Field. Fuck the Bears. We're riding with it.
Take the Bears to it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw a tweet or an X, whatever you want to call it. It said, don't drop Fields in dynasty leagues because Terrell Pryor had 1,000 yards. I thought that was funny. I don't know that. Yeah, don't know that he'll ever be a receiver or running back, but he's a very athletic guy. Very athletic guy.
Running back, yeah.
I'm going Broncos on this, and I'm going money line. I don't like the point. I don't like the spread either, but I'm going Broncos. I'm not betting on it. So.
I agree with you, Gabe. That's who I got. I got Broncos taking this one, but I want to stay away from the points and spread, all that. I don't know what's going to happen.
Overall, I don't know. The Broncos just got 70 put up on their fucking head, and then the Bears just got fucking raped by the Chiefs. So I don't know. I don't really know which way it's going to go, but I'm gonna say Broncos money line.
I'm riding with both of you. I think we all kind of got the same idea. I'm riding Broncos also, but
Bear had the Bears, bud.
Yeah, fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears. Yes, I can agree with you.
Fuck both of these teams.
Bears.
Fuck both these teams. One thing I will say though, their line. Well, when I had this out was 46 and that 46. I don't know if that's still the line, but it was the third highest of the week in all the games, and these two teams are shit. Yeah. I love the under. I don't think.
Although, I mean, the Broncos defense sucks, as we saw last week.
I know. I don't know.
I feel like both of them are ass, and they're.
This might be a 10-7 game. I swear to God.
This is the most mid game of the week. I agree.
Yes. Almost my lock of the week, though. I think the Broncos take this shit.
But it's not. So the lock is
not
still,
my lock of the week.
Still unknown.
No cockadoodle-doo.
Cockadock.
Cockadock.
All right. That was the last noon game we had. Now going to the late slate. Raiders at Chargers. Herbert has been perfect this year, I think. I got Chargers -5. I think they take this one. They need this one. Keenan Allen. Mike Williams is out with torn ACL, but I think Keenan Allen is, I mean, he's so fucking good. I mean, he had like almost 50 points in fantasy last week. Dude's so good. Herbert's good. I think, is Eckler back this week too?
Should be.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm going Chargers as well. I'm trying to look up the line right now.
I have -5. That I saw.
Line. I don't know. I'm probably going money line, but I feel like these division games are always tight, so I'm probably going money line on the Chargers on that one. You'll probably get to see a little bit of Quentin Johnson. There was a lot of hype around him in the offseason, so get to see a little bit of him now. I think he'll probably take over that Mike Williams role. He is tall, he is fast.
Yep.
So he might play it perfectly. That Palmer had a great game as well.
Jason Palmer.
Josh, is it Josh?
Josh, yep, Josh.
He's been there. He's been there a few years, and he made some plays last week. So you'll see some of him maybe if he deal. But yeah, Keenan Allen, he just couldn't 200 receiving yards really wasn't enough. He just decided to go throw one too. So
did you see the meme? Did you see the meme of fantasy teams picking up Josh Palmer? It's that time of the year where fantasy teams are picking up Josh Palmer again. It was pretty good.
Well, every year they got one of them hurt. I mean,
right.
So Palmer's always one of those waiver wire ads at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Chargers too, for sure. I think it's gonna be an easy game for him. I don't think it'll be too close.
Jacobs? Missing?
Dude, I have him on one of my fantasy leagues. It has been pathetic.
Where's he at? I don't know. League leader in rushing, and he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Raiders a little bit of disappointment.
I think this is probably one of my bigger upsets of the week. I think the Raiders are going to be more competitive this week. I don't know. They came back towards the end of that game against the Steelers. I like it. I'm taking the Raiders. I think the money line's fine here. So
I'm just glad this isn't your lock of the week. Thank God.
Yeah, for real.
No.
Devontae trade rumors out there too.
I know. Packers are in that discussion too. So
he's not happy. Not happy with the award. He says they don't feel like they're doing the things to build a winning culture. So
he said in an interview that he can only wait he can only wait around so long too. So he's not trying to just wait along. So Next
How would you like
game.
A-Rod next?
Come on, man. Bring it back to Lambeau. Jordan Love throwing him the ball. We need a good wide receiver one. But next game of the week, Pats going to Dallas. The Cowgirls are favored -7. I hate this pick. I was thinking about doing the spread, but the Cowboys let me down so much last week. I think they're Mike McCarthy. I never really believed in Mike McCarthy after he left the Packers. I think that him and Dak just never had really that connection like that he wanted with A-Rod and the Packers. But I'm still taking the Cowboys money line. I don't think the Patriots have a chance of beating them down in Dallas, but I think it'll be a good game. I think their defense is looking good. I think it'll be a good game, but I got the money line.
I agree. Not going spread here. I feel like Bill Belichick always tends to keep things close no matter who he plays.
Yeah.
They do have a feisty defense, but I'm going money line Cowboys. Yeah, I don't have much to say. Disappointment last week. I don't know. They got to get back on track. They got to do something. That was super disappointing. Awful game.
Yeah.
1 for 5 in the red zone for the boys.
It was horrible. It was. I mean, the Cardinals were looking like one of the worst teams in the league, and Dallas was looking like one of the best. And I don't know, Billy. I don't want to rub it in your face too much, but
It's fine. They killed everything for me. They killed everything for me. So they killed the parlay. It's fine. The Patriots looked really good last week, but not too much to say about it. Still gonna rock the cocksuckers. -7. Fuck. They're gonna win by 20. Bounce back game. But yeah, they fucked
I
it
think
last
saying they're
week.
going to win by 20 is a shot.
It's just one of those things. Good teams lose against bad teams, and it's just always the next time they know they have to come out, fucking just stomp on a team, and the Patriots just happen to be next on the schedule. So
I agree. Yeah, I'm riding Cowboy spread after that fucking embarrassment for them last week.
embarrassing.
I feel like they're going to come out swinging and whoop Pat's ass. So, yeah, I'm taking the spread on that one, -7.
I agree with Gage. I think because you said they're going to win by 20, we said no hyping up the Cowboys this week or a shot, so I think that's a shot.
Ooh, fuck.
I think it was a hype.
Yeah.
That's a shot for sure.
Yeah, he did call them cocksuckers, but yeah, he did hype them up a little bit.
Cam, we're done, right? We're done with the boys. They ruined me and Cameron's playoff parlay last year, and they also just ruined our first Empty Pockets pod parlay. And I'm done with them. Never again will I bet on the.
Yeah, they ruined it for us last year in the playoffs, or right before the playoffs. It paid out so much money,
Yeah, I
and
know.
they ruined it for us.
Done with them.
Yeah.
This next game, is he all right?
He's getting water.
He's grabbing water. He really doesn't drink. He doesn't
That's
like
hilarious.
it, so he needs it. Yeah. Anyway, this is my 5th.
Next game, I have Cards at 49ers. I don't know if I'm running off of the high of last week, watching Dobbs just tear apart. But I think the Cardinals are feisty.
Fuck.
They're plus 14. That's a lot. Even against the Niners, I'm going with the Cardinals plus 14 this week.
Fuck, dude.
I mean, it is a huge spread.
Huge. Then we just got burned on the last one.
If you can find anything else to bet in this game, maybe bet. I don't like the spread. It's really there's no value in either of the money lines. So I went to the over/under. I'm gonna go over, just because I don't like unders. But
Yes, sir. You can't bet on unders. That's
I didn't write them all down, but the unders have hit more this year in the first 3 weeks than the over. But it's rotated. It went week 1, the under hit more. Week 2, the over hit more, and then week 3, the under hit more slightly. I'm gonna take the over in it. Just say there's some points scored. It's like the Niners are just electric. I mean, Ayuk's coming back. I feel like Debo's on a man on a mission. Ayuk was out for that Thursday night game with a shoulder, but he's back. Offense is fully healthy. McCaffrey's healthy. The O-line's healthy. I don't know. They got it all going for them. But 14 points is a lot of points, especially when a team's coming off a high like that of just beating Dallas. So I'm going to take the over just because. But maybe look at a TD prop, some sack props. Billy hit the Nick Bosa sack prop last week.
I think that's another good one this week.
Yeah.
Billy, what do you got? So you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm. What are you saying?
Are you doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling. That fucking tastes like cough syrup.
No,
Bro.
it tastes-
I just
It really doesn't, bro. It tastes so
Sour
fucking
my
good.
ass.
It
Oh my
tastes
God.
so fucking
You
good.
need some like
I could-
crackers or
I take
something.
a shot of that, and it would be like, oh, was that fucking NyQuil? Like that's how it fucking tastes.
No, it tastes
Well-
like fucking sour candy, and it's amazing.
Everyone's over the age of 21 as well, just to make it clear.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're not. Yeah. Sorry, I look 14.
And Asian, apparently.
Yeah, fuck for real. Bro. No, I agree with Garrett. I like the Cardinals to cover the spread. I do think the safer bet is 49ers. 49ers are going to win this game. Cardinals surprised me obviously last week. I mean, for obvious reasons, but I do think that. Tell me I don't look like 80% Asian in it. Like holy fuck.
110% Asian.
Oh, and I look white.
Let's
People
think
can see
about
this. Look at the camera. Ginger, white. I'm literally the most dark complected, and
Nah.
they make me albino.
On the camera, you look the same complexion as him.
Yeah.
But you see me on the daily. You know I'm darker complected.
Oh, I got that farmer's tan going on because of fucking work, dude. See that? Crazy.
Yeah.
I just want to make it really quick. Off track really quick. I know he's complaining a lot, but this is the photo he sent in.
I never have options. You just said a picture. Did I think that for one? Look, you didn't put me in. You see the muscles pop in the definition. I didn't get none of that. They made you huge in the picture. They made you huge. All these fucking arms are bigger than my fucking torso in the picture.
It is a little sus, and we're all fucking sticks and bones, and you're over here fucking acting like a motherfucker.
Oh, wait, a step protect.
I feel
By
like-
the way,
Yo, make me look buff as fuck.
put me on roids real quick. Let me fucking. Oh, bro, what is that? God damn.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, envision. Oh, dirty as fuck.
We gotta get back on track. What game were we on?
I'm sorry. Cardinals at 49ers.
Okay, yeah, I got the 49ers taking this one, obviously.
I think they're going to win as well.
I wouldn't take the money line. I feel like it doesn't add too much value to whatever parlay you add it to, or just, I mean, you pop.
14 legger would.
What?
14 legger.
No, I still don't think it would. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't really mess around with the game. I would take the over on the points, but that's about it. It's just
Yeah,
one of those
Gage
games-
said the over's due this week. Under was last week, over's this week, so.
It's just one of those games that I think I would stay away from personally. Just leave it out of the parlay altogether.
I think all of us can agree as well that betting the under is you're rooting against the game of football. So I hope we all try to bet the over every week. So Sunday night game, Chiefs at Jets. I mean, come on. Chiefs are going to kill the Jets. Robert Saleh's losing the locker room, as reports are saying. He might be with sticking up for being apologists, they said, for Zach Wilson. I think it's pretty easy to take the Chiefs money line. I'd take them by 20 this game. I mean, the Jets defense has looked, good, but I don't think they've looked like how they did last year as well. I think they're also fighting against having Zach Wilson. So until the Jets make some changes or Zach Wilson starts changing whatever he's doing up, they're going to be a dumpster fire. So Chiefs minus 9.5 is what I'm taking this week.
Yeah,
I wonder what Gage is going to go with.
I'm going to spread as well there, Garrett. Chiefs finally hit their stride. A lot of commotion in New York. I do think that their defense is elite, and they can keep them close in games. They keep them close in every game so far.
Yep.
I think KC hit their stride, and I think I just think there's going to be too much going on for them. I do like the Chiefs and I like the spread. Chiefs spread, too much going on in New York. But it could be a closer game than we expect. That defense is elite. I'm not gonna say that it's not. It's 100% an elite unit. So could be a closer game than we expect. But as long as we're firing on all cylinders like last week, like you said, I see us by 20.
I think unless Breece Hall pops off for like 120 yards this week, I think the Jets are popping maybe a field goal.
The only guy I'm really worried about, but our defense has been so strong that
I think they're ranked 4 against the run defense, so or the run. So, what do you guys got, Goonies?
Alrighty, this is my little cock lock of the week. Chiefs minus 9.5.
Yes, sir.
They covered by a mile. They're gonna do it again. Zach Wilson is shit. The Jets have not proven themselves.
Facts.
They let up. They've been giving up a lot of points, and I mean, I think as long as he's under center, you're losing games. And I think playing a team like the Chiefs, they're gonna put up those fucking points. This is gonna cover. We should be no sweat going into Sunday Night Football.
What was the score of the Dallas Jets game? Was that a couple weeks ago? Really, you were telling me about that today?
Yeah, I mean, that's what 30 to 10.
And Dallas sucks, so I mean, come on.
Offensively, no.
Red zone offense.
Against the spread, fuck them.
Who the hell's Dowdle? Where did this guy come from, Billy? Who's Dowdle?
That's their technically number 2 back. He's getting a lot of touches. I want to see Deuce Vaughn get more involved. He's RB3. He's a rookie, obviously, but
who? Wait, who? Who does he play for?
He's RB2 out in Dallas.
For who?
The Cowboys.
For the Cowboys? Yeah.
Anyways, Cam, what do you got?
That's what. Anyway, what game were we on? I'm a little fucked up.
Chiefs, Jets.
Oh yeah. I got the Chiefs taking that one.
That's easy.
Especially if T Swift comes to the game again. I think they're gonna show out.
I saw things she's supposed to be there.
She is, and thank God Travis Kelce is finally relevant, right? He was nothing before Taylor Swift. So
T Swift put him on the map.
Yeah, he was nothing before Taylor Swift.
I know. I didn't even know who he was until after Taylor Swift was up there in that Kelce box.
Travis Swift's here soon.
Yeah,
he's gonna be there, and as long as she's there, he's fantasy owners. Touchdown.
Yep.
Amen.
Touchdown.
Amen.
They're looking for him in the end zone.
Last game, Monday night, Seahawks, Giants. This game was a pick'em for me, which I don't understand. The Giants blow. So I'm going with Seahawks all the way here. I'd even take if it was up to -3, -7. I mean, I think Seahawks are winning this by at least double digits.
Yeah, if this had to be anything, it'd probably be like my Chubb cock a lot of the week.
Me too. Yeah, 100%.
I'm taking.
That's what you said, my little Chubb. Chubbed up.
I'm taking Seattle. Spread as well. Taking Seattle. I like the way the boys are playing. I watched the video of Gino kind of hyping up JSN on the sideline.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know. I like that team. I
Me
like
too.
the group. I like the offense. They got a kind of a couple feisty guys on the defensive side.
I
so
mean, if Gino's right and back, they're playing well. So
New York's playing like, I don't know. They're just not playing well. They're due for a win. I mean, I do think that, but I'm going Seattle.
No, I agree with you. Seattle, definitely the better team. Giants have had a rough start. I think that missing of Saquon's hurting them hard. Not having as much spark on the offensive side of the ball, not putting up a lot of points. Daniel Jones not running the ball like he usually does too. His lines are usually like 20, 30 yards. I mean, he likes taking off. He likes running. Not doing that as much. I think the Seahawks cover this fine. I like the spread.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going Seahawks and taking the spread on that one for sure.
yeah,
I kind of like the what's the line for the points?
Showing for 45.
Yeah. So I kind of like the over on this one just a little bit, but it's not something I feel comfortable placing.
It's fourth highest of the
I
week.
like it
Yeah.
too. I like the over on that. 100.
yeah. I do too. I mean, that wraps up our picks for the week. Next up, we got our prop hunt.
Yep.
My first prop, Jordan Love, going with the pack. Jordan Love in his last 2 games has scored over 2 touchdowns per game. He's 3. I think he rushed a touchdown the last 2 games as well, thrown for 2.
3 and then
Yeah. So I have 1.5 touchdowns over. It's plus 100. So I'm going with that. And then my second one, Christian McCaffrey. I have him over 81.5 yards. It's minus 110. But I mean, they're playing against the Cardinals. I think he's going to run all over him. I think he's going to at least get 100 that game.
maybe the receiving fits in there, but that seems low for him.
It is, yeah. That's strictly rush. That's strictly their shirts. So
Okay. Prop hunt for me this week, I went Jamar Chase plus 120. I think he's back in his groove. He had 140 reception yards, 142, I think, reception yards last week. Going Chase, that's plus 120. Didn't score though. Didn't find the paint. I think he's going to find the paint this week. Like I said, plus 120. And then I like James Cook of Buffalo. In that Buffalo Miami game, I like James Cook getting in there. Plus 120. That's kind of a fantasy homer pick too.
I just traded Gage over James Cook in fantasy, so I think that's where that's coming from. So
you got both of them hitting the end zone?
Plus 110, but both of them hitting the end zone. If you put it together, it's plus 362. Do it please. I don't know. I like kind of separating them for throwing them in. But yeah, if you put them together, plus 362. I put a few together. Almost hit on a pretty big one last week. Tank Dell just needed Ferguson to hit.
All right, for prop hunt, with you, Garrett, I got Jordan Love. I just got his under on his completions.
yeah,
He's throwing for 50% completion percentage right now. His line's at like 20.5, 21 right around there. But I just don't see him throwing it 40 times that game, so I can see this kind of hitting the under really easily. And then my other one is we kind of just were talking about a little bit ago, kind of rolling off my lock of the week, T Swift in fucking the attendance. Hopefully, I love Kelsey to hit the fucking end zone this week. That's my other one. I think this is. I mean, you saw it there at the end. He still got one. Patty knows it. She's in attendance. He got a ball out. I might even take the over on his yards, but he's gonna hit the end zone at least. So.
Yep. I like the over on his yards this week. He was only 69 yards last week, so
yeah, I mean,
I don't know what his over's sitting at, but I like him having more yards this week.
Yeah.
All right. So I got Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions, wide receiver for the Lions.
better watch it here, bud.
I got his at least 7 receptions. All right. Week 1 and 2, he's had 6 receptions, and that second week he did really well, so they threw him 9, or they threw him more that third week. So I think he's going to do at least. I
think
7.
Jair's back, so I don't know if that. I think he's back. He's probably gonna be covering him.
Detroit will move him around. They'll move
Is he
him around.
back though?
I think
Or do you
so.
think?
I'm not 100%, but I think he's back.
'Cause I checked earlier and he wasn't back. So is he back?
I don't know. I think he was limited participation today in practice. But
If he's back, I'm just gonna take Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown. So that changes things a little bit.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You can stick with it.
All right.
You only had one last week, so you need a couple more this week.
Yeah, I got one more.
He's got to rock 3 this week. Then.
Yeah, he's got to rock 3.
All right. Anyway, so I got Desmond Ridder over on his passing touchdowns. It's at half, so he just needs one passing touchdown, and it's good.
He should be able to throw one at least.
Yeah.
You would think so. You would think so.
But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got for prop hunt this week. So
I do have to go ahead and put our lock of the weeks in real quick so I can get a little update on what our lines would be here.
Well, you do that. We can kind of, we want to add a little bit of fantasy. We all do fantasy. We're all pretty passionate about it. We all go pretty hard on it. I know me and Gage are in a league. Cam and Billy and Gage are in a league.
Yeah.
I think just some of the waiver stuff this week that you should be looking at. Tank Dell, if you don't have him, or if he's actually on the waiver for anybody, you have to get that. CJ Stroud is doing really, really well for quarterback. If you have an underperforming quarterback this week, I think you have to go try to get Stroud. Same with, Achan from Miami. I think he was rostered like 14%, which is probably going to switch up this week by, I don't know, probably 60%. I bet she's going to roster at least 80% by the end of this week, after putting up a 50 dub. So those are a couple. I think starters this week. I know I said it last week, but I'm doubling up this week. Ridley is due for a good game. He's due for a touchdown. He popped off week 1. Really went hard on the offseason this week. I think he's due for a touchdown this week. Other than that, I think that's kind of my fantasy picks for this week to keep an eye out for. I have Ridley on one of my teams. I was kind of on the verge of, should I sit him, should I start him? But I really think he's due. I think he's going to show up in London. So.
Yeah, I'll kind of do a little bit input there.
I took the easy one, so.
Yeah, waiver wires. You mentioned I think there's 3 receivers in Houston if you can manage to get any of them. Robert Woods probably the third option there, but he's yet to hit the end zone as well. Does get quite a few targets.
He's due.
Yeah, he's due. Josh Downs, he got a lot of targets for Minshew. First week he had 7 targets. Second week he had 5 targets. Third week he had 12 targets. He's a rookie. Had a lot of noise in Colts camp, but I think that he might be one of those slot guys that Richardson might start having to depend on. Seems like they're trying to get him the ball more. Could have been just a Minshew thing. So not 100% there, but I like him. Stash him. Probably not a starter, but stash him. Jerick McKinnon found the end zone, I think 10, 11 times last year. I don't know. It was somewhere around there. Popped off a couple last week against the Bears. I like him out there. TD dependent, obviously. The Chiefs' backfield's kind of wild, but TD dependent if you need somebody to fill in. For the Bears, I like Roschon Johnson. I feel like eventually he's got to pop off. I feel like nobody else is really getting anything done, and when he's in there, he is kind of looking good. So I think stash him. He might pop off soon. Quentin Johnston. We said that earlier in the Chargers game. I like him as well. Kind of take over that Mike Williams role. Palmer as well. You throw him in the mix too. So Palmer or Quentin Johnston.
The time of year for Palmer, man.
Those are kind of my waiver ads of the week. Shout out to Laporta last week.
Yes, sir.
Highest tight end, I believe. He's been a lifesaver for me on several of my teams, helping me out. Hopefully Eckler's back. I didn't really come up with a start of the week Just kind of focused on some of the waivers, maybe some of the guys we might stash and hope they pop off soon. But yeah, that's my fantasy input for the week. Good luck to all y'all out there. I know it's a struggle. I'm 0-3-1, so I know it's a struggle. Fantasy stuff. A lot of injuries this year. A lot of teams are.
If Tracy is watching, I think you need to trade Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow as a duo package. I think that you get a lot of value from that as well. That's just for Tracy himself. But anyways, Billy, you have anything for fantasy?
Not really too much. You guys kind of covered it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go over our locks of the week. We did it again, boys. It is plus 1122.
Looks good.
So, hefty there.
Go ahead and pop her in, tonight. So before the
Lines have already changed a little bit. We have the Eagles at -8 now. I still went ahead and took it. We kind of were confident they were going to cover 10. -8's fine. We had the Bengals at -2.5. He didn't want Dolphins money line. He wanted Dolphins plus their spread. It was +3, so that's fine. We can get a push there, and then Chiefs are still at -9.5. So put it in plus 1122.
Got a couple big spreads to cover, but I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. A little 10x money, you can't beat that. So
we gotta hit this one. I mean,
if it comes down to 3 hitting and 1 losing, this has got to be like one super fucked up punishment because that's a lot to lose.
The viewers want to hit too, I'm sure.
Speaking of that, I think Billy should take one more shot. I think 2 shots is not good enough for.
I think we've earned it, because
to be honest, I don't think so because I didn't even quite hype up him at all. I hyped up the spread.
Billy, you lost us our parlay last week. Go ahead and take a shot.
All right, yeah, one more.
One more.
In the pod,
you don't put your
in the background. Billy taking shot. Pussy.
All right.
Anything else anyone has to add? I think for the most part we got everything covered. We're gonna keep track, so we're gonna come up with something by the end of the year for the winner and the loser of the overall picks. I think that'd be kind of fun. I think the winner will get some type of reward. Loser will get some sort of forfeit that will be a lot more than just a weekly forfeit. So we'll think of something pretty good for that. We'll probably throw it on our TikTok or Twitter or wherever we put it on.
TikTok.
I was thinking Twitter and TikTok at the same time.
TikTok.
Yeah, if you haven't followed us on X or TikTok, go do that. We're still getting situated with the social medias, but we got our logo. That's step one. We're there, and we try to put our locks out there, or at least our big cock locks of the week. We try to put those out there. We'll put a couple plays on Twitter. But yeah, go give us a follow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially because the fact it takes me like 2 to 3 hours.
3 hours just for one TikTok.
Yeah, super new
to get like
fucking 3 hours or something.
It gets like 200 to 300 views. Definitely not worth the time that he puts in it. So definitely go, mic it up a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll throw some links in the YouTube, the comment or the description. So, anyways, yeah, absolutely subscribe, follow the Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. We're gonna be posting weekly, even after football season. I think big trade. I'm a big Bucs fan. Dame just got signed over to the Bucs. He got traded. Really big trade. We're big on football. Football is going to be the main focus throughout the year, even in the off season. But we'll definitely be touching over other bets that, even if it's like 11:30 p.m. and we have to do some overseas ping pong bets, we'll be the guys. We'll be the guys to give you locks for that. So stay following. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps us up. So appreciate you guys and look forward to next week.
Yep.
All right, boys. Peace out.
See you guys.
Later.